Children speak in different languages at school, at home, and with their friends. This video series aims to help educators understand how different languages shape our understanding of a place, a group of people, and the individual child. How formal and everyday use of different languages shape children's confidence to express themselves. How the way we teach shapes children's language skills and spontaneous use of different languages. How a whole school must work together when a child's natural language of comfort is different from the school language. School culture for multilingualism aims to expose teachers to the key ideas of having positive expectations from children, developing collaborative networks, sharing success, enabling open discussions among staff, developing school-wide initiatives, organizing reading corners, giving feedback that is specific, actionable, and language sensitive, ensuring time for teacher self-reflection, ensuring class activities include all children. In this module, we explore how children's use of language is marked and how we give feedback. This involves building awareness that quality marking is specific, actionable, and language sensitive. There is a difference between careless mistakes and a misunderstanding of a question, and how feedback given for the two should be different. It is not necessary to grade or give a mark for every piece of work, but a constructive comment on what to do is helpful. Language-sensitive marking can inform teachers of areas that need to be retaught. When giving feedback on errors that are due to language transfer, it is essential to be specific and show what can be done to improve.
What are the things you consider, Parthaji, when you mark a multilingual child's work?
When I correct a student's work, I always stop to consider if the child has made a mistake due to misunderstanding a question. Is the child capable of correcting their answer with a bit of thought?
I think that careless mistakes should be marked differently from errors of misunderstanding. If I think that a child has made an error due to not understanding the question, I try and provide hints which lead to the underlying principle. However, if a child has just made a careless mistake, I mark it as incorrect without providing the right answer.
I don't believe in awarding grades for every piece of work. I have noticed that some students and parents become so preoccupied with grades that they fail to read the suggestions and comments that help children improve.
I agree. Students are unlikely to benefit from marking unless some time is set aside for them to consider and respond to that marking. Most importantly, we should include comments that are actionable. The child should know what to do or how to improve. If children speak in different languages or a variety of languages at home, then we should mark for comprehension rather than language fluency in the school language. This is especially important in primary school when children are slowly growing in their language fluency but are still not exam ready.
Yes, this would be an example of language-sensitive marking.
Yes, and we can be lenient when an error, especially a spelling error, happens because of language transfer. For example, some children spell halwa as alwa because the H sound is absent in their home language and use S for the words beginning with sh because languages known to them do not use the sh sound much.
Research suggests that when children are shown that some errors are because of confusion between their two language systems, they gain a heightened awareness. Sometimes, this awareness helps them to become more alert, practice more, and we see errors come down.
This means that only making a language transfer error as wrong will not help children. We need to give a systematic and clear comment with simple examples for children to understand their mistakes.
Marks inform teachers of who is doing well and who is not. Marks also inform teachers of areas which need to be retaught. Most importantly, marks provide information to children and their families on how well they are doing.
And it is precisely for these reasons that marking should be specific, actionable, and language sensitive.